Hello everybody, Chief Meteorologist Tim Buckley with you. It is a Thursday afternoon and we're tracking your North Carolina weather. Obviously yesterday we had a couple thunderstorms that rolled through parts of the Piedmont, not everybody. Today we are getting, well, a little perspective on the pesky drought. And I know we keep on talking about this, but this is probably going to be a topic of conversation for many months in our area. I don't see this thing ending anytime soon, so just kind of get used to it. And once a week we kind of get a reassessment of how things are looking based on reports from farmers and the agricultural community and the weather community, of course, too. Right now, that drought has expanded and gotten a little bit worse around our area. So not what we want to see, but it is the way that it's looking. This is the latest update from the U.S. Drought Monitor. It shows most of North Carolina, a little bit over 50%, is in what's known as severe drought. So that's that D3 red shaded category on the screen. That's a pretty rare one for us. It's not something that pops up all that often. The last time that we had quite this much drought in our state, you have to go all the way back to 2008. So we're talking about 15 to 20 years ago. That's a pretty long time. And in the Charlotte area, just a little south of us, that area just to the east of Charlotte is actually in the worst category, which is known as exceptional drought. We haven't had any part of North Carolina in exceptional drought since way back in 2008. So it just kind of goes to show you that this is not a run-of-the-mill kind of a drought. It's not an easy one to fix. It's not something that happens every couple of years. This is more of one of those once-in-a-decade kind of a droughts, and we'll have to see, unfortunately, just how bad it continues to get going forward. But this is not going to end anytime soon. It's going to continue for months and probably all the way through the fall, if I had to wager a guess. In the meantime, we are looking at more dry weather that's built into the area. It's pretty comfortable outside too. It got warmer than I was expecting this afternoon. We're in the low 70s and upper 60s right now across the state. We will have a chill in the air overnight tonight. Temperatures will dip down back into the 50s by about 10 o'clock, down into the 40s by tomorrow morning. I'm looking ahead toward your Friday. It's a pretty easy forecast. We'll have some scattered clouds around the area. Temperatures in the 40s tomorrow morning and in the 60s for tomorrow afternoon. So there's a chill to the air most of the day, but it's a comfortable one overall. It's a pretty nice way to kick off the elongated weekend, I guess, if you have that luxury. Where do we go from here? Well, most of the intrigue in the forecast has to do with narrowing down the pesky rain chance on Saturday. And I'll tell you, your neighborhood meteorologists have been really ramming their heads against the wall to try and figure this one out. Saturday has a rain chance. The problem is the low pressure area is to our south. It's not overhead, it's not to our north, it's to our south. So with it in that direction, a lot of the moisture could stay to our south as well. Now, we're likely going to be cool and cloudy and all of those things, and sometimes you can get mist and drizzle out of a situation like this. But unfortunately, the trends today have been a little lighter, a little less rain, and a little bit closer toward us staying on that drier side. So if anything, we might be able to pick up some light rain on Saturday, mostly in the morning, a little bit into the midday hours. But as far as reeling this one in, I think we're going to have a tough time doing it. So where does this leave us? Low pressure moving to our south. Light rain, yeah, it's likely, but it's not a guarantee. It'll definitely be cool around our area. Temperatures will be in the 50s to low 60s. So cloudy and cool, yes. Wet, it's just a question. I hate to tell you. I can't guarantee the rain one way or another, and that's just the way that it is. So to look at it a different way, here are your different scenarios, whether we stay dry or misty or drizzle or get a little bit wet. They're all still opportunities right now. So we'll be keeping you posted. We'll have an update for you tomorrow on this. But bottom line for the weekend, the way it's looking to me for the forecast, 50s for Saturday to right around 60 degrees. There is a chance of rain, but not a guarantee of that at all. And then looking ahead towards Sunday, that's the day to get outside if you want to. The sunshine is back. Temperatures will be in the 60s, and it will be altogether pretty cozy around our area. Pretty nice day on Sunday if you're able to enjoy it in any kind of a way. The rain potential over the next week, it's largely going to depend on what happens on Saturday, but there will be another chance for some rain toward Wednesday and Thursday of next week. So we'll be watching the different rain chances, of course. The drought's not going anywhere, obviously, but we do want to have that rain every couple of days if we could swing it. That's kind of the preferred way to do it. So in the meantime, we'll be watching and waiting to see what happens. A couple of benefits to all this going on. The fire risk is not quite as high as it once was. It's more in that moderate range. The statewide burn ban is still in effect, though. And while I have you here, well, let's take a look at some of those pretty pictures from last night. We had some good storms that went through the area. This is a shelf cloud up in Rockingham County from Dan Whitaker up that way. And we also had some pretty big hail, a lot of hailstones being reported in places like Alamance County. This was from Mebane. We had some of that in Caswell County, parts of Guilford County, northern side as well. Got a little bit of that hail. And up in Rockingham County saw kind of the most of that. So in the meantime, enjoy your Thursday evening. I'll leave you with the 7-day forecast here. Overall, we're looking toward mostly dry weather, but Saturday still does have that chance for some rainfall. Temperatures will be in the upper 50s to low 60s, and then getting into the 70s.